OlliOlli World is a brand new skating game from Roll7. Rather than your Tony Hawk or your skate type skateboarding game, this is a 2D side-scroller which is really easy to pick up and play. It's a great game for long trick sessions, or if you want to fill in a gap in your schedule. OlliOlli World has amazing gameplay and the game grabs you immediately, and much like games like Celeste or Super Meat Boy, you will die a bunch, but you're being taught along the way. Well, OlliOlli is a series with history, so Roll7 originally released OlliOlli back in 2014, and then followed that up with OlliOlli 2, Welcome to Ollywood, shortly after. OlliOlli Switch Stance was then next up, and it felt like a natural conclusion to the series, but Roll7 delighted fans with the announcement of OlliOlli World. Well, the story in OlliOlli World is very, very thin, although it's pretty well understood that it's all a means to an end to get into the skating action. And with that said, the story is quite funny, so it is set in the world of Radlandia. It's a huge skate park made up of 5 areas, formed long ago by skate gods. So your pal Chiffon is ready to hang up the board and looking for a replacement, and it might very well be you, if you can prove you've got the skating skills to make it in Radlandia and become one of the world's best skaters. Yes, it's kind of a crazy story, but no one is really here for the story, are they? It is kind of a cartoon acid trip, and it doesn't really take itself too seriously. Well, the gameplay is the main event in OlliOlli World. It's a side-scrolling 2D skating game packed full of tricks, grinds and pipes. The idea is to get to the end of the level, but also do it in style by accruing the most points possible. So you get points throughout the courses by performing tricks, and as you progress in the tracks, things tend to get faster and the tricks get a little bit more complex. If your trick fails and you completely stack it, then you have to restart depending on where you are, and either start from the beginning or start from a checkpoint. So OlliOlli World shares a lot of DNA from Super Meat Boy or other hardcore platformers like Spelunky. It's highly likely you're going to die a bunch while playing OlliOlli World, but don't let that deter you. It's all part of the learning process. Well, the difference with OlliOlli World and other 3D skating games is you mainly use the left stick for the tricks. So in games like Tony Hawk Pro Skater, you jump with one of the face buttons and use the other buttons for the combos, but here the controls have been streamlined, but it does still have a depth of complexity. So holding down on the left stick readies you for a jump, and releasing the left stick in a different direction performs different tricks. You can speed up the skating by pressing A, which puts your foot on the floor to propel yourself along, plus you can also wall ride and also rail grind too. The controls seem really simple, but it makes it nice and easy to pick up and play, but the pace of the courses and the complexities of the tricks do stack up very, very quickly. Complementing the controls and the gameplay is the level design, so new techniques and skills are introduced at a good pace, making things feel fresh, plus you've got obstacles to successfully navigate without falling to your death, and also having to start again. OlliOlli World taps into the flow of great games where you start to instinctively react to the courses. Sections of courses link really well, and by the end, you have to take a moment to catch your breath after you completed the triple rail grind in a row. So as well as the tricks and the hazards to navigate, you've also got branching paths. You have to select them with very little warning. One way is the easy way, and then the other way is described as the gnarly route, where you can potentially score a whole load of more points. The branching paths are one thing, but you've also got challenges where you have to pull off specific advanced or perfect tricks. So these little motivations keep you coming back for more time and time again. Well, the single player mode is a whole bunch of fun with plenty of reasons to come back. There's also a decent asynchronous multiplayer mode too, where each level has a global leaderboard where you can check out your friends' stats and performances, plus we've got the Nava League, and here 10 players are given one day to get the highest score possible in a randomly generated level, so do well enough and you'll get to the next rank, plus you've got some great rewards up for grabs as well. So OlliOlli World wasn't really on my radar at all. I saw it on a Nintendo Direct, I didn't really think it was for me, but after a few hours with the game, I can honestly say that OlliOlli World is entering my regular rotation of games. It's quick and easy to pick up, plus it's a very relaxing game to chill to. The animation and the music back up the excellent gameplay, and whether you're playing solo or against friends, there's something here for all players. Well, the game was developed by Roll7, it was published by Private Division and Take-Two Interactive. The release date was the 8th of February 2022, it was available for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Xbox Series S and X, and also Windows PC too. And I did the review on PC, and big thank you to Roll7 for providing a review copy of the game. Well, that is it for my thoughts on OlliOlli World. Really recommend it, really good fun, and I reckon this one is going to be really good on Nintendo Switch. And as always, thank you so much for watching. hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. Or you can follow me on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Well, thanks again, and I'll see you soon.